The power of Gemini Deep Research and AI. This video will build out the investment thesis for Google stock, specifically showcasing the power of Gemini's deep research and the vast potential of future AI applications. You'll see how AI drives efficiencies and productivity improvements as a tool and virtual assistant. To accomplish this, I leveraged Gemini's deep research to write this investment thesis, making only minimal edits, then sent it to an AI voice bot for narration. This entire video is AI-based, but it's posted and edited by me, your human financial advisor, Connor Graham of Graham Wealth Management. Enjoy the video. This report presents a layered investment thesis for Alphabet's Google stock, highlighting its robust market position, diversified revenue streams, and significant leverage to secular tailwinds driven by digital native generations. Alphabet's foundational strength lies in its dominant search advertising business, complemented by the rapidly expanding and increasingly profitable Google Cloud platform and the unparalleled reach of YouTube. The analysis underscores how the evolving digital behaviors of Gen Z and millennials, characterized by pervasive online engagement, video-first consumption, and AI-driven interactions, are not merely trends, but fundamental shifts that directly reinforce Alphabet's long-term growth trajectory across its core and emerging segments. While regulatory scrutiny and competitive dynamics present ongoing considerations, Alphabet's substantial investments in artificial intelligence, its vast data ecosystem, and its strategic diversification position it as a compelling long-term investment, poised to capitalize on the accelerating digitalization of global economies and consumer habits. The objective of this report is to construct a comprehensive investment thesis for Alphabet, examining its financial performance, strategic initiatives, competitive advantages, and the profound influence of evolving demographic behaviors. A particular focus is placed on dissecting how the digital native generations, specifically Gen Z and millennials, are shaping the digital landscape and creating enduring secular tailwinds for Alphabet's diverse portfolio of products and services. The analysis aims to provide a nuanced perspective on the company's intrinsic value and future growth prospects. Alphabet Inc. is a global technology conglomerate renowned for its internet-related products and services. Its core operations are segmented into Google Services, Google Cloud, and other bets. Google Services encompasses products and platforms such as Search, Ads, Chrome, Android, Google Maps, Google Play, and YouTube. Google Cloud offers enterprise-grade infrastructure, platform, and industry solutions, while other bets represent Alphabet's diverse portfolio of innovative, longer-term projects, including Waymo and Verily. The company's business model is predominantly driven by advertising revenue, though its cloud computing segment is rapidly gaining prominence. Alphabet's advertising business remains the bedrock of its financial performance, demonstrating remarkable resilience and adaptability within a dynamic digital landscape. Google Search and other network properties constitute the largest revenue component within Google Services, generating substantial quarterly revenues, for example, $48 billion in fourth quarter 2023. This segment's consistent performance is a testament to Google's enduring dominance in the global search market, where it maintains a commanding share exceeding 90%. The vast user base and the continuous evolution of search capabilities, including integration of AI and multimodal search, ensure its continued relevance as the primary gateway to online information. The sustained trust in Google as a reliable information source, particularly among younger demographics, reinforces its foundational position. This widespread reliance on Google Search establishes a powerful network effect, attracting both users and advertisers, thereby fortifying a significant competitive barrier to entry. YouTube advertising revenue has become a critical growth driver for Alphabet, with quarterly figures reaching $9.2 billion in fourth quarter 2023. This robust performance is directly tied to the platform's unparalleled global reach, boasting over 2.7 billion monthly active users. YouTube's strength is particularly pronounced among younger demographics, with Gen Z and millennials spending significant portions of their digital time-consuming video content on the platform. The platform's ability to cater to diverse content preferences, from long-form educational videos to short-form entertainment via YouTube Shorts, positions it favorably to capture increasing digital advertising spend as consumer attention shifts further towards video. The growing engagement in live streaming and creator monetization models further diversifies revenue opportunities within this segment. The digital advertising market is characterized by continuous innovation and shifting consumer behaviors. Alphabet's ability to adapt to these changes, such as the rise of performance marketing and the increasing sophistication of ad targeting, is crucial. The company's extensive data assets, derived from its vast ecosystem of products, provide a distinct advantage in delivering highly effective and personalized advertising solutions. This data-driven approach allows advertisers to achieve superior return on investment, which in turn reinforces their commitment to Google's platforms. The ongoing shift from traditional media to digital channels, particularly mobile, represents a significant secular tailwind that Alphabet is uniquely positioned to capture. Beyond its core advertising engine, Alphabet has strategically invested in high-growth areas that contribute to its diversification and long-term value creation. Google Cloud Platform has emerged as a pivotal growth engine, demonstrating accelerated revenue growth and a significant inflection point towards profitability. In fourth quarter 2023, Google Cloud reported revenue of $9.2 billion, marking a 25.7% year-over-year increase, and achieved an operating income of $864 million, a substantial improvement from a loss in the prior year. This shift to profitability is a critical development, validating Alphabet's substantial investments in cloud infrastructure and services. The growth in Google Cloud is driven by several factors. Enterprises are increasingly migrating their operations to the cloud, seeking scalability, efficiency, and advanced data analytics capabilities. Google Cloud's differentiated offerings in artificial intelligence and machine learning solutions, such as Vertex AI and specialized industry clouds, attract a growing customer base, particularly those looking to leverage cutting-edge technology for digital transformation. The increasing adoption of cloud-native architectures and the demand for hybrid cloud solutions further expand Google Cloud's addressable market. The success of Google Cloud in securing large deals and expanding its customer base indicates its growing competitive standing against established players. This segment not only diversifies Alphabet's revenue, but also positions it at the forefront of the enterprise AI and digital transformation wave, leveraging its core technological competencies to tap into a massive and expanding market. Alphabet's Other Bets segment, while currently contributing a smaller portion of revenue and operating at a loss, represents strategic long-term investments in nascent, high-potential technologies. These include autonomous driving, Waymo, life sciences, Verily, and other innovative ventures. While these projects require significant capital expenditure, they offer substantial optionality and the potential for future disruptive growth. The continuous investment in these areas, despite short-term losses, underscores Alphabet's commitment to pioneering new markets and maintaining a leadership position in cutting-edge technology development. The underlying technological advancements in AI, machine learning, and hardware developed within these other bets often have synergistic benefits that can be leveraged across Alphabet's core businesses, enhancing their capabilities and competitive advantages. The behaviors of digital native generations, particularly Gen Z and millennials, are creating powerful, enduring tailwinds that are fundamentally reshaping the digital economy and directly benefiting Alphabet's ecosystem. Gen Z and millennials collectively represent the largest and most digitally integrated demographic cohorts globally. Their upbringing in a pervasively connected world has instilled deeply ingrained digital habits. This means that as these generations advance in their careers and accumulate greater disposable income, their existing digital consumption patterns will translate into substantial and growing economic activity within the digital realm. Their comfort with and reliance on digital platforms for information, entertainment, communication, and commerce ensures a sustained and expanding user base for Alphabet's products. The sheer size and increasing economic influence of these demographics suggest a long-term structural demand for the digital services that Alphabet provides, ensuring a durable revenue base. Digital natives are driving a fundamental evolution in how information is sought. Voice search, enabled by devices like Google Assistant, is increasingly prevalent, with a significant percentage of Gen Z using it daily. This shift necessitates advanced natural language processing capabilities, an area where Google holds a strong competitive advantage due to its extensive data and AI expertise. Furthermore, visual search, where users query with images, is gaining traction, particularly in e-commerce and product discovery. Alphabet's Google Lens and other visual AI initiatives are directly addressing this emerging behavior. The most significant evolution is the integration of generative AI into search, transforming traditional keyword-based queries into conversational, multi-turn interactions that provide synthesized answers. Google's proactive development of AI-powered search experiences ensures its continued relevance and competitive edge as user expectations for more intelligent and intuitive search evolve. The ability to seamlessly integrate these advanced search modalities into its core product reinforces Google's position as the authoritative gateway to online information, making it increasingly indispensable. Video content is the preferred medium for digital natives, with YouTube being the undisputed leader. Gen Z, in particular, spends substantial time on YouTube daily, viewing it as their primary platform for entertainment, learning, and news. This preference extends across various formats, from long-form content to the explosive growth of short-form video, exemplified by YouTube Shorts, which garners billions of daily views. The platform's robust creator ecosystem, coupled with its advanced recommendation algorithms, ensures high user engagement and retention. This pervasive video consumption habit directly fuels YouTube's advertising revenue, as brands increasingly allocate budgets to reach these engaged audiences. The platform's dominance in video is not merely a transient trend, but a deeply embedded behavioral pattern that guarantees a sustained and growing advertising opportunity for Alphabet. The continuous innovation in content formats and monetization models on YouTube ensures its adaptability and continued leadership in the evolving video landscape. Digital natives are highly influenced by social media and creators in their purchasing decisions. A significant percentage of Gen Z and millennials discover products and make purchases directly through social platforms or based on influencer recommendations. While this represents a competitive area, it also offers opportunities for Alphabet. YouTube's extensive creator network and its growing capabilities in shoppable content and live commerce position it to capture a share of this expanding social commerce market. By integrating e-commerce functionalities directly into YouTube, Alphabet can monetize the intersection of content consumption and purchasing intent, creating new revenue streams and strengthening its value proposition for advertisers seeking to engage with these influential demographics. The platform's ability to facilitate direct engagement between creators and their audiences fosters a trusted environment for commercial activities. The behavioral demographics of digital native generations are intrinsically linked to Alphabet's future revenue streams. Their high engagement with Search, YouTube, Android, and other Google services generates an unparalleled volume of proprietary data. This data is invaluable for refining AI models, enhancing personalization, and improving ad targeting efficiency, creating a virtuous cycle where better user experiences lead to more engagement, which in turn leads to more data and better AI. As these generations mature and their purchasing power increases, their established digital habits will translate into higher advertising expenditures on Google's platforms. Furthermore, their innate comfort with cloud-based tools and AI-driven solutions will likely fuel continued adoption of Google Cloud services within enterprises. As this future workforce demands modern, collaborative, and intelligent work environments. This deep integration of digital natives into Alphabet's ecosystem ensures a durable and expanding foundation for growth across all major business segments. Alphabet's financial performance demonstrates strong growth and profitability, supported by strategic capital allocation decisions. Alphabet has consistently delivered robust revenue growth. For instance, fourth quarter 2023 saw total revenues reach $86.3 billion, a 15% increase year-over-year. The Google Services segment, primarily driven by search and YouTube advertising, remains the largest contributor, generating $76.5 billion in fourth quarter 2023. Google Search and Other contributed $48 billion, and YouTube ads contributed $9.2 billion. Google Cloud's revenue growth has been particularly notable, reaching $9.2 billion, signaling its increasing importance in the overall revenue mix. The consistent growth across these core segments, especially the accelerating momentum in cloud, indicates a healthy and diversifying revenue base. Alphabet maintains strong profitability. In fourth quarter 2023, the company reported an operating income of $23.70 billion and a net income of $30 billion. The Google Services segment is highly profitable, with an operating income of $26.7 billion in fourth quarter 2023. A significant development is Google Cloud's shift to profitability, reporting an operating income of $864 million in fourth quarter 2023, a substantial improvement from previous losses. This transition in Google Cloud's profitability is crucial as it reduces the drag on overall company margins and validates the long-term investment in this segment. The increasing profitability of a high-growth segment like cloud suggests potential for margin expansion as it scales further. Alphabet's financial strategy includes substantial investments in research and development and capital expenditures. R&D expenses were $11.50 billion in fourth quarter 2023, and CapEx was $11 billion. These significant investments are primarily directed towards enhancing AI capabilities, developing new products, and expanding cloud infrastructure. The high R&D spending underpins Alphabet's innovation engine, crucial for maintaining its competitive edge in AI, search, and cloud computing. Similarly, substantial CapEx is essential for building and maintaining the global data centers and network infrastructure required to support its vast user base and growing cloud business. These investments, while impacting short-term profitability, are vital for securing long-term growth and competitive advantage, particularly in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. The scale of these investments creates a formidable barrier for new entrants and smaller competitors. Alphabet operates across highly competitive sectors, yet it possesses significant competitive advantages that serve as robust economic moats. Google maintains an overwhelming dominance in the global search engine market, consistently holding over 90% market share. This near-monopoly position is a powerful competitive moat, driven by superior algorithms, vast datasets, and a deeply ingrained user habit. While competitors like Microsoft's Bing are integrating AI to challenge Google, Google's continuous innovation in AI-powered search, including its search generative experience, aims to maintain its leadership by offering more comprehensive and intuitive search experiences. The network effect, where more users lead to better data, which leads to better search results, creates a self-reinforcing cycle that is exceedingly difficult for competitors to disrupt. The cloud computing market is intensely competitive, with Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure holding larger market shares than Google Cloud. However, Google Cloud is rapidly gaining traction, particularly by leveraging its strengths in AI, data analytics, and open-source technologies. Google Cloud's focus on specific industry solutions and its strong commitment to sustainability also differentiate it. The increasing profitability of Google Cloud indicates its growing scale and operational efficiency, allowing it to compete more effectively. The long-term growth potential in cloud computing, driven by enterprise digital transformation, provides ample room for Google Cloud to expand its market share. YouTube faces fierce competition from platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram for user attention and advertising dollars. While TikTok has rapidly grown in short-form video, YouTube's comprehensive content library, long-form, short-form, live, extensive creator monetization tools, and deep integration with the broader Google ecosystem provide a strong competitive moat. YouTube Shorts' rapid growth in daily views demonstrates Alphabet's ability to adapt and compete effectively in the short-form video space. The platform's global scale and diverse content offerings make it an indispensable channel for advertisers seeking broad reach and engaged audiences. Alphabet's most significant overarching competitive advantage is its leadership in artificial intelligence and its culture of continuous innovation. The company's deep expertise in AI, evidenced by its foundational research and deployment across products like Search, YouTube, Android, and Cloud, is unparalleled. Its significant R&D investments and access to vast datasets enable it to develop and deploy cutting-edge AI models, such as Gemini, which enhance user experience and drive efficiency across its services. This AI prowess underpins many of its other moats, from superior search algorithms to personalized content recommendations on YouTube and advanced solutions in Google Cloud. This technological leadership ensures that Alphabet remains at the forefront of digital transformation, continuously innovating to meet evolving user and enterprise needs. Alphabet faces ongoing regulatory scrutiny and antitrust challenges globally, particularly concerning its dominance in search and advertising. These legal and regulatory pressures could potentially lead to fines, operational restrictions, or mandated structural changes. While these are material risks, Alphabet has a long history of navigating such challenges, often adapting its business practices while maintaining its core market positions. The company's significant lobbying efforts and legal resources are deployed to mitigate these risks. The long-term impact of regulatory actions remains uncertain but is a key factor for investors to monitor. Despite its strong position, Alphabet faces several notable risks that warrant consideration. The most prominent risk stems from increasing global regulatory scrutiny and antitrust actions. Governments worldwide are examining Alphabet's market dominance, particularly in search, advertising technology, and app store practices. Potential outcomes include substantial fines, forced divestitures, or changes to business practices that could impact revenue generation or operational flexibility. The ongoing nature of these investigations creates uncertainty and could lead to significant legal costs. As a company heavily reliant on advertising revenue, Alphabet is susceptible to macroeconomic downturns and shifts in advertiser spending. Economic contractions can lead to reduced advertising budgets, directly impacting Google's core revenue streams. While its diversified portfolio and strong competitive position offer some resilience, a severe or prolonged economic downturn could temper growth. While Alphabet holds dominant positions, competition is fierce across all its segments. In search, new AI models from rivals could challenge its lead. In cloud, AWS and Azure remain formidable competitors. In video, TikTok and other social media platforms aggressively vie for user attention and content creators. Continuous innovation and substantial investment are required to maintain market share against well-resourced competitors. The rapid advancement of AI presents both opportunities and risks. While Google is a leader in AI, missteps in deployment, particularly concerning biases, misinformation, or ethical implications, could lead to public backlash, reputational damage, and regulatory intervention. The AI race also demands continuous, heavy investment, which could pressure margins if returns are not realized efficiently. Given its vast collection of user data, Alphabet faces persistent challenges related to data privacy and security. Breaches or perceived mishandling of data could erode user trust, lead to regulatory fines, and necessitate costly compliance measures. Evolving privacy regulations globally require constant adaptation of its data practices. Alphabet Inc. presents a compelling investment opportunity underpinned by multiple synergistic layers of growth and competitive advantages. Dominant market positions, unrivaled leadership in search, and strong positions in video through YouTube provide stable, high-margin revenue streams. Diversified growth engines. Google Cloud's accelerating growth and recent profitability offer a significant new vector for expansion, reducing reliance on advertising cycles and tapping into the massive enterprise digital transformation market. Secular tailwinds from digital natives. The ingrained digital behaviors of Gen Z and millennials, including their preference for video, evolving search habits, and comfort with digital commerce, create a durable and expanding user base that directly fuels Alphabet's long-term revenue potential. AI leadership and innovation. Alphabet's foundational expertise and substantial investments in AI provide a critical competitive moat, enhancing all its products and positioning it at the forefront of future technological shifts. Strong financials. Consistent revenue growth, robust profitability, and significant free cash flow allow for continued strategic investments and potential shareholder returns. Expansion of AI monetization. Further integration of generative AI into search and cloud services presents new monetization avenues and enhances user engagement. Cloud market share gains. Continued focus on enterprise-grade solutions and industry-specific offerings can drive further market share gains for Google Cloud. Global digitalization. The ongoing shift towards digital platforms and services globally, particularly in emerging markets, provides a vast untapped growth opportunity. New ventures from other bets. Long-term projects like Waymo and Verily offer significant optionality and potential for future market creation. Regulatory headwinds, ongoing antitrust investigations, and potential regulatory interventions pose a material risk to operations and financial performance. Intense competition. Maintaining leadership requires continuous innovation and significant investment to fend off well-funded competitors across all segments. Economic sensitivity. The advertising business remains susceptible to macroeconomic fluctuations. Alphabet Inc. stands as a fundamentally strong enterprise, strategically positioned to benefit from the profound and accelerating trends of digital transformation and the evolving behaviors of digital native generations. Its core advertising business, anchored by the unparalleled reach of Google Search and YouTube, continues to demonstrate remarkable resilience and growth potential. The successful pivot of Google Cloud Platform to profitability marks a significant milestone, diversifying the company's revenue base and establishing a formidable presence in the high-growth enterprise cloud market. The pervasive digital engagement of Gen Z and millennials, characterized by their preference for video content, evolving search modalities, and comfort with digital commerce, is not merely a demographic shift, but a powerful, self-reinforcing secular tailwind. These behaviors ensure a sustained and expanding user base for Alphabet's platforms, generating invaluable data that fuels its industry-leading AI capabilities. This virtuous cycle of user engagement, data accumulation, and AI-driven innovation strengthens Alphabet's competitive moats and ensures its continued relevance in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. While the company must navigate persistent regulatory scrutiny and intense competition, its robust financial position, strategic investments in cutting-edge technologies like AI, and diversified portfolio of market-leading products collectively present a compelling long-term investment case. Alphabet's ability to adapt, innovate, and capitalize on the enduring shift towards digital-first consumption positions it as a cornerstone of the modern digital economy, poised for sustained growth and value creation. Thanks for watching. The power of AI is nothing short of amazing, and it feels like we've only just scratched the surface. The possibilities for what humanity can achieve with AI are truly limitless. This is precisely why Graham Wealth Management is committed to being an investor at the forefront of this economic revolution. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback. For a personalized conversation about your investments or financial goals, don't hesitate to contact us. And remember, always consult with a qualified financial professional to ensure any actions align with your best interests.